Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Bloodborne, I got the Platinum Trophy. So let's have a look at the last two bosses. Last one for the base game, and then the DLC. We'll go against the DLC boss, the Orphan of Kos. First time, my first playthrough, I beat him on the second try. This one took considerably more tries, maybe 24 or so. But he's not so bad. This first phase is not so bad, it's the second phase that's very frenetic and frantic. But this is my Dimos character, who I wanted to sort of center on guns and projectiles. But I gave up on that halfway through. But early in the game, I leveled up like skill and blood tinge, and also started with the threaded cane, so that's what I'm using here as well. And then my character is around level 120 or so, and then the cane is at plus 10. But yeah, basically we are just waiting for the boss to attack, and then we'll get in if we have a chance. And then do a couple light attacks. If we get a very nice chance, we can do the charge attack from behind, and then stagger him, and then get a visceral attack. And I have the, oh, here we go. Okay, so there he did the jumping attack, and then he has kind of a long cooldown afterwards. So that's a chance to get the charge attack in from behind, set up the visceral attack, do lots of damage. The counter with the gun, not really going to use that. Oh, but there. That's a good chance when he does the overhead. But was too far away to get the visceral attack. Okay, there's another jump, another charge attack, and set up for another visceral. Okay, that should take us into phase 2. Yeah, there he goes with the transformation. We'll get a couple attacks in here. And here he gets very aggressive. Not nearly as much chance for the charge R2. He does have that kind of like call down the lightning thing there, but it won't trigger the visceral attack if we get it in there, so it's just damage. And then that jumping attack, pretty difficult to avoid actually. Okay, there we got a charge attack, but we hit him from the side, not from the back, so we didn't get the visceral attack chance. Alright, but otherwise it's just about evading as well as possible. And then if I evade, you know, and I don't have any damage, if I have close to full HP, then I can maybe think about attacking. Otherwise, I have to do healing as the priority. And then I do have the Carol rune set up so I get extra healing flasks. Definitely going to need that here. Okay, that was a trade where we both hit each other. And then here, when he calls down the lightning, I like to do the running attack in, and then maybe get a light attack in afterwards. I feel like evading the lightning is difficult enough that it's almost not worth attempting. So might as well just get in some damage instead. Alright, so definitely wanting to heal here. Okay, put a little space between me and the boss. That combo attack's pretty deadly. Yep, there it is again, but we have managed to evade, so I don't have to worry about healing. Too far there. Okay, here's another of the call down the lightning. We can just get in some attacks in. But yeah, the boss is so like, there's so much, there's so little downtime between his attacks that I don't really get a chance to attack as much. Alright, let's heal there. And also he'll jump far away, meaning that there's fewer chances to attack for that as well. But just got to be patient, just got to evade. But yeah, I'm kind of restricted by how many times I can heal. That restricts the amount of time that I get to spend evading him. Well, I missed the attack there. Yeah, the range on this threaded cane, not very good. Especially when it's untransformed like it is here. Okay, so there we got through the combo with decent HP, so I was able to get a attack in there at the end. And we're out of healing here. So now I'm kind of entering a desperation mode. I'm going to get more aggressive. Just try to kill him before he can kill me. Okay, got through the combo there too. That would have been a visceral attack chance if my positioning were better. If I were more behind him. Okay, another charge attack. Hit out of it right before we got the chance. Okay, here, call down lightning. We'll just take this chance to do crazy, wild, flailing attacks. We'll keep that up. So we'll dodge where we can. And more wild attacks. And take him down, alright. So no healing, probably one hit to go, but we took him down. Alright, and then we got the Gauss weapon. So that means I got all the weapons from the DLC, and got the 100% for the DLC. It was difficult to get Maria's, what do you call it? The double sword, you know, that you can break apart. The Rakyo. You have to go down the well and then beat the two shark giants. But I kind of cheesed them. I went through the tunnels instead. I beat the winter lanterns using the poison knives.
Sweet child.
And then I could attack the shark giants from above. And then with the threaded cane in the transformed version, I was able to hit them from far away. So I was able to take them down there and then get the Rakuyo. I wasn't able to get that in my first run, so that's why I got the DLC trophies in my second run here. Okay, Lantern, we'll go back to the Hunter's Dream, and then take on Gehrman, the last boss of the base game. And I forget, in my first run, how quickly I was able to beat him. It was either second or third try. This time, took maybe half a dozen or so. Again, I attribute it to not being able to use the rifle spear, which is my favorite weapon, and very overpowered. But again, we'll use the threaded cane. I tried him a few times with the untransformed version, but I felt like the range was not good enough, so we'll go for the transformed. Kind of like a whip. And then with Gehrman, I feel a little bit more comfortable using the gun to counter and then set up the visceral attack, so we'll be more assertive about that. Still not very good with the timing though, so I'm gonna use a lot of bullets to no effect. Yeah, you can't use it after he is attacked. You have to use it before he attacks, but that's very difficult and risky. Oh, there we go. Alright, visceral attack. Alright, a few regular attacks there. And then Gehrman, when he goes into his second phase, I think, he'll do kind of a charge up, power up animation. During that time, we can attack him. So yeah, he's already about like maybe 33% HP here. Another visceral attack, maybe he's down to 20% HP. And then he has transformed his weapon. I don't know which form I would say is easier to counter. Yeah, there we go. Visceral attack. And And that's all his HP, alright. Okay, so here, or before rather, we got the choice if we wanted to take up his offer to be slain, or spared rather, by Gehrman, or to refuse his offer. We refused, and so we'll get a look at the moon presence. But we did not eat the umbilical cords before entering the match. So we will get the final ending that I do not have here. We'll be, I don't know, possessed by the moon presence. And then we will become the new Gehrman, or like the master of the hunter's dream. So now we're in the wheelchair, attended by the doll.
And so, the hunt begins again.
I showed this in a previous video, my first time clear of Bloodborne, but there I did eat the umbilical cords, and then we got the ending where instead of becoming the new master of the hunter's dream, we become the new Great One. So I think in that case we have like more control over what's actually going on with the dream of Bloodborne. And there are the credits. Okay, so with that, I got the platinum. I talked about this at the end of Elden Ring when I got the platinum of that maybe last week or so. But I don't really care about achievements or getting the platinum. But from Soft Games, you know, I am more willing to go the distance for them. And then also for Bloodborne and then Elden Ring, their what do you call it? Their missions or whatever, they're not as heinous as some other games. I don't have to collect, 1 million of something, or, do like so many matches, or search every corner of the map or whatever. It's just like beat the bosses, collect the weapons, see the endings, and that's it. So I think that's reasonable. But yeah, with this, I am definitely done with Bloodborne. Maybe I'll play it again in like, 2-3 years from now. But I also feel like by going through Bloodborne here, I've also finally gotten Elden Ring out of my system, so I don't think I'm going to pick that up again in the near future. But that beggars the question, what's next? I might go to Dark Souls Remastered, I might go to Dark Souls 3, I might go to a different game, but yeah, the near future is open, I think. But I would like to spend more time doing videos. I have to do my review of the Elden Ring DLC. Maybe I want to talk about like my favorite items from Elden Ring. I still have to finish Symphony of the Night, Castlevania, and then also the Last Guardian. So yeah, that is what I am thinking. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.